All right, so I don't know if I think Penguin is a good or terrible villain. Like the portrayals of him are usually that of a spoiled brat whose family used to be rich but are disgraced, or a mafioso has been like the more recent one. I haven't even watched that the Penguin series. I think it was Colin Farrell, the same guy who played Penguin in the Batman, which was a pretty good movie. I'm looking forward to that sequel. I haven't watched that series. Is that a good series? Let me know. Oh, by the way, we're gonna do a guide on Penguin. Let's get to the video.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, we're gonna do a Penguin guide, but first, I'm gonna pull a bunch of cards. I'm gonna go here on his kit. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll pull the cards at the end. I'm not 100% sure. But he has self-heal, poison, back row defender, target back row. That's actually good for me to know. He has the class of mighty and the trait of a tank. And I do think his kit is interesting as a tank because he does do the self-heal thing. I'm going to go through his kit right now, as a matter of fact, and I'll do the cards a little bit later. So, first we'll hop into affinities. HP plus 5%. Defense, and let me go ahead and move this over before we have that issue. Defense is plus 2.5% because I have Clayface, so there we go. Bane, who I do want Bane. I don't know if I should want him or not because from what I understand, he's not great. 5% defense, 2.5% HP. And then for, because I have Harley Quinn and because I have Batgirl, it'll be 5 for attack and then 2.5 for HP and defense. So want to get Bane. We'll see if he's any good or not. I don't know. But want to get Bane. His gear right now, and as a matter of fact, let me go over his skill first, and then I'll let you know why I put this gear on him. So, on his basic, which is Trick Umbrella, deals physical damage equal to 85% of attack to an enemy and adds a stack of poison for 3 turns. I do like that. It's at 95% now because I have him level 2, because I think that was level 41. I need to start remembering those things, but I was already taking it up. Now, just as an explanation of poison, after the end of the turn, why don't I just put at the end of the turn? Okay. Superpower damage equal to 20% of attack and decreases healing received by 10%. I did not know that healing part. That's cool. Now this doesn't specifically say that it hits under shielding, like not burn, bleed say. So I assume that the shield can protect you from this. However, decreasing the amount of healing that you can receive is awesome. I do like that. And it stacks. So you could end up stacking poison to where they can't heal. Okay. That's what it seems like. That's what the mechanic looks like to me. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right. On Umbrella Shield, raises his umbrella to protect himself, increases defense by 100% while it's up, and granting damage reduction to the back row for 1 turn. Now, this is the funny part too. This is granting the damage to the back row, and that seems as though it's regardless of positioning. So with Two-Face, you have to put him in the back row if you want increased damage. You have to put him in the front row if you want to reduce damage on the front row of that row that he's on. He only affects the row that he's on, right? So this sounds like I can put him in the front row, but then the back row has increased defense or damage reduction. I like that. And then if he's rank 7, defense increases to 120% instead. Wow. If attacked when the umbrella is raised, there's a 100% chance to add a stack of poison to the damage dealer for 3 turns. This is why they say he's a beast. Increases defense to 150 instead. Back row damage increases to 40% at level 3. When does level 3 unlock though? I guess that's at, it doesn't say when level 3 unlocks. That's okay. Okay. So you hit me, I poison you. Okay. I like that a lot. Okay. And so and this is, So that's just a thing that he does when this is up. That's nice. All right. During battle, increases max HP by 20% and gains 30% heal received bonus. Max HP increases by 22% and then healing received increases to 35% at level 2. That's where I'm at right now. And then it goes to 24 and 40% when I hit rank 8. He's giving me a debate because I thought I already knew who I wanted to tank up to rank 7 or rank 8. And it was going to be like Green Arrow or Superboy, maybe Nightwing. Like those were the ones that were in that little thought process of mine. And now I feel like maybe he should, just off of the benefit of if you hit me, I give you poison. That looms large in my head right now, like really, really big. And then on his ultimate, summon birds to attack enemies in the back row, dealing superpower damage equal to 80% of attack, and healing self for 15% of his max HP. And that'll explain each stack of poison on the enemy hit. Healing effect increases by 10% up to 10 stacks of poison is taken into account. And then the heal amount goes up to 20% if he's rank 10. He is a monster. So then I already have it unlocked to where if there's poison out there and he's hitting the enemy, he's increased. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't have any frags to rank him up. I need that. Is that called 8th metal? Is that what it's called? 8th metal. Okay. And I think I can get some 8th metal from one of the shops. Penguin has just made this a very difficult decision about who I'm going to rank up next. Because I love a lot of what his kit brings. Okay, that is... Okay, I got to process. All right, so what I have on him in terms of gear, which may needs to change already, heal set. So his heal crit is going to be up by 5% and then 15% or and then 10%. And then you have an HP set because he's a tank. I want him to have a deeper HP pool. And I only have one set of that on him. And then this one is where. So I feel okay. All right, well, let's do this live. Well, live. You're going to be watching the video. People on stream are live. You're not. But I'm going to do it now, though. So, okay. Replace. And now I don't know. Okay. Here is the issue. So, Raven has the helmet, the elite helmet that I would put onto Penguin. I haven't used Raven nearly as much lately because of the revive mechanic. And she doesn't heal anything, right? So that's my thought process. I can switch these helmets because she doesn't really do any healing. I have a block elite down there. So in my head, I'm thinking I can give her block. I don't want to give her that speed helmet that you see there. That's supposed to go to, I think I'm going to give it to Kid Flash once I have another set ready. Once I have the other piece ready, I think I need the belt. So I'm tempted, and this is how I kind of worked around doing it. I'm going to replace this with this, and then replace this with Raven, so that way she has still an elite helmet, but I want him to have that helmet. To the shoulders, we can leave that healing set on. To the chest, I don't have any healing chest, and I don't have anything other than that HP. I don't want to put attack, I don't want to put crit, I don't want to put speed. All right. Going to the belt now. The problems we face. I'm going to leave that heal set on. Okay. Next. That all stays. So I just literally don't have the gear to do anything better for him. I mean, I can give him this. Yay. Yeah, so I think I need to pursue better gear for Penguin. As a matter of fact, this increases his attack though, so I'm not too bothered by that in terms of strengthening and how much. I don't even have that much left anyway. That is an awesome kit. Let me go to the shop real quick and see if there's anything in the shop that's gonna. And there is a heal thing and there's a speed thing I want. I need this speed shoulder piece. That's what I was waiting on to put on Kid Flash. And I just broke up Raven's set, so I need to go back. I need to remember to go back and give her another block piece, so that way she doesn't end up like mismatched. Yeah, see, so there's a block piece there, and there was another heel here, and I don't think I have a block piece there for that. So, all right, it's bothersome. It's bothersome. Now, after reading his kit more carefully, I'm really, 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 really wanting him to, yeah. All right, I'm really wanting to put really good gear on him. All right, so what we're going to do next is I'm going to take him actually into another game mode that I was going to try to do a whole video about, but I don't think I'm going to. It is called system recovery. So one of the things that I do like about the game is that when you get stuck on one piece of the game, they have other areas of PvE content that will allow you to still progress. So I'm stuck on the main story right now at 1612. I'm pretty sure I can figure out a way to get around it, figure out a team that I could make that would get around this one. I mean, it even says medium difficulty. But what I did instead was I went to system recovery. And in system recovery, one of the things you can do is you can actually go back to previous chapters and play previous chapters. So I'm going to start looking at this a little bit more in terms of creating content that will display the character's abilities. However, right now where I am and where my level is, I am way too strong for it to look like it will really matter, because then everybody's going to look good. But also in here, I get gems and I get gear. Now, is this the best gear ever? Nope. But it's also chapter 7. So maybe the gear increases and gets better as you go through system recovery. And then here at the end, the last note of this version of system recovery is I get a heal set piece. I did not plan that. I swear to you, I didn't plan that. I swear to you, I did not plan that. I swear. But now I desperately need this piece. Oh, isn't it serendipitous as a song be? So I do need that piece. So, yeah. So I can complete that chapter. Hell, even using Penguin. Melt through these waves. And what I kind of want to do is okay. There's a feature in the game usually where you can, and they won't let you do it here. What they let you do is like either skip the battle, or they say that you're 50% stronger than the character. Do you want to skip it? Or here there's usually like a tick box, depending on the game mode, I guess. And I guess they're saying that since you have to 3-star it, essentially 3-square it, 3-cube it, sure, that you'll need to do it yourself and build the team. Because it's not just about clearing. On the main story, or those other modes, just clear, like even Digital Universe, your health and everything doesn't persist. It's just that if something dies, that persists and you can't move forward. Same thing with Elseworld. But if you complete the node, if you beat it and they're at 2% life, then their life goes back up to 100. So that doesn't persist, just their death does. In this one, but you just have to clear that one. In this one, let me go ahead and fight this real quick. In this one, it is, I need to 3-star it in order for me to, in order for me to proceed, but in order for me to get the full, rewards.
10 minutes later.
So for you, that was literally not even a 1/10 of a second. For me, that was 20 minutes of me deciding I'm not going to use Windows Link anymore, Windows Phone Link anymore, downloading LD Player, installing it, figuring out that, oh yeah, my internet does suck, and I do need to fix that. I have a new plan. I just need to install the router. And in the meantime, what I did was I was like, okay, my phone's over to the side while this is all installing. Let me run through system recovery real quick. And then that way, at the end, what can happen in this video about Penguin that I'm trying to remember because I just spent so much time doing this, he can fight for his own gear piece, right? So I was like, okay, well, we'll just melt through system recovery. Come to find out, I wasn't paying much attention. I got only 3 cubes. I'm gonna call them stars anyway. Only 1 star at this one, and then the other ones I 3-starred, and I didn't pay attention until I got here, and I was like, wait, how did I only 2-star this? And then I went back and I looked down at the bottom where you'll see the chest that unlocks after you do it, And I was like, wait, this doesn't add up. And I went back and saw that was missing. So sleeping on it, even though it says easy, my team wasn't set up and I wasn't able to meet the requirements. This isn't just clearing. You got to clear it with 3 stars. So I'm going to go into this fight. LD player seems to be cooperating. I like you so much. I like you. And I shouldn't have said that because the second I say it, why is it turning me this way? There we go. All right. So I need to keep 4 characters alive. I put Penguin in. Penguin's going to fight for his own gear. This does having Penguin and Superboy in or any other damage dealer does activate that healing team synergy from Kid Flash. This team is so much smaller, but I can't take it lightly because they can take out one of my 2 of my characters, and then next thing you know, I'm only. So what's gonna take out them is going to be, and this is where, and George, if you're watching, I still won't admit it. He's been sending me messages about. He's been commenting about how good Constantine is, and I think it's a personal thing I have against him. I feel. Anyway. I just feel like I've known enough jerks who were like Constantine. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put Constantine in because he has a tactical class, and that's going to be to the benefit over here when we're dealing with the mighty class. Agile, I have. Let's put Superboy in instead. Well, no, because Starfire, and I noticed that in the videos too, so you guys can make fun of me all you want. I know this is like episode 19 of this whole thing, so it seems like it's really, really late. But 1, windshield up so I don't have the plosives, or not as many plosives. 2, I know I was saying Star Sapphire over and over again when I was supposed to say Starfire. I know. And the videos haven't been released yet as of the recording of this one, and I know there's going to be some stuff in the comment section. Sorry. Why are their names so similar and why are they next to each other? Starfire, Star Sapphire. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in Superboy, second highest damage dealer, and he's going to be to the benefit of taking him out. And then as we go through the ultimates, and you can do the ultimates manually. George has told me that before, but oftentimes I don't. I don't like that. Okay. I like to run Zatanna with him because as he weakens, she strengthens. So, all right, let's go. It's a different kind of challenge, and I like that you can do it over and over again. But it's a different kind of challenge. It's a different kind of content, and I might actually do. I said I wasn't going to, but I might do a full video of the gameplay for this, because I do like it. All right, there we go. Constantine did some good. I'm still not going to admit it, George. I'm still not going to admit it. But he did some good. That's as much as you're getting out of me. That's as much as you're getting out of me. Okay. So we should be, as soon as Superboy decides to do his AoE. Superboy's AoE is no, his AoE is further up, right? There we go. We should be golden. That's still it does a lot of damage because they're class neutral. So I can lose one. And it also feels like in this mode where I'm having to not just clear but preserve my team, having someone who does actively hurt the team. Like he does hurt the team. I don't know what George meant. I might have to reread his comments. I was tempted, I even saved the comments, I was tempted to do a video about the comments in the videos. There's not enough of them yet. But, because honestly, I just released the videos yesterday. But, yeah. All right, so we should be good. Go on, Penguin. Penguin does no damage, though. No damage. Affinity, neutral, no damage. All right, so now, Penguin, we need to clear this stage for you to get your health steal piece. Clear in 7. Okay, this is a much different scenario. Clear in 7 turn. Why are they alone? Are they that much? Are they that strong? 75k each though. I don't know if this is going to be able to touch me or not. All right, so I just can't. He bothers me. I know it's me. I know it's me, but I cannot. All right, so I don't know if that's smart what I just did. We will see. I want Green Arrow to focus in on Zatanna because they have the benefit. Kid Flash will be okay if she starts to strike on this side because he has the class benefit or class advantage. Penguin is class neutral. Superboy is class neutral, so it goes up, comes off in the wash. However, I will rely on Superboy's damage over Jessica Cruz's damage. He does better damage in the first place, so I think it, and he's a little bit higher leveled up. So this should go in 7 turns. I did not even touch the ultimates, even though Green Arrow was about to go there anyway. Let's get 2 bits of AoE damage out first before the heal. And then there we go. All right, Penguin. Let's see what you got. Let's see. I do, well, I don't know if that would even be a good thing. To be able to see their kits in the middle of it. Okay, so he has attack up. That's thanks to Zatanna. Hit from Wonder Woman. Okay. So we're loving the heals that Zatanna's providing. We're loving the heals that Kid Flash is going to provide. However, looking at him, and I'm trying to see how he heals himself, because that's a lot of what his kit is, especially when he does his ultimate. In fact, just for the video, I probably should have put his ultimate up, just so you guys could see. But who knows, maybe I'll run him again in this whole mode. All right, so there's his ultimate, boom. Yep, he heals himself. Oh, and that last hit was like, what, 26,000 health? Okay. 7 turns, we're at 5 turns now. And I think Wonder Woman's about to fall soon. There we go. Last hit. The 10. Oh, that was the last. Okay. Bet. So now I have my lifesteal piece to put onto Penguin. And that will do it for the video, honestly, for me. I think I'm going to do more videos of Penguin. And I'm going to do more videos where I'm doing like the characters together and their synergies. However, that whole like technical difficulty thing really threw me off. So I'm going to open these cards real quick and call it a video. New chapter unlocked. I'll be back for that new chapter. Okay, so we're going to go to the mother box. Let's see if I can get some love, despite the fact, some love after all of my difficulties, all of my strife. All right, so nobody cares about you, bro. And nobody, definitely, okay, so here we go. Now we're gonna recruit the 10. No new epic, no new nothing. Because there's not that congratulations Angreifer that we don't see. All right, so boop, boop. And in this scenario, I'm just wanting to get a good pool of rare and elite, more rare than elite, honestly, because now I will use them to take Damien. Yeah, about saying. Now I'll use them to take Damien to rank 5. I have 2 of these. Increased chance to obtain Wonder Woman. Yeah, but it's still 1%. Go. Nothing. Spoiler alert, nothing. Get that off my screen. Scarecrow, thanks. Do I even have enough now to, let's see, I can check real quick, to upgrade Damien to rank 5? I will say this, though, the one, not complaint, but it is a complaint about the game is that I was trying to maintain this everybody up by 5, but then I got to a point in the main story where they were like, you have to have at least one character 140. So it's kind of hard to like keep it balanced all over when they demand 1. And then I know there's going to be a note that comes up next that says you need to have at least 2 that are 140. So I'm not a huge fan of that. All right, so rank. See, I don't even have enough. 5. 6. I need 6. I need 6. I need 6 to rank up Damien. So I'm gonna call it a video while I figure out a way to get 6 rare shards. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry about all the technical difficulties. I hope this one is better. I hope LD Player proves me wrong and does better than it did in the past. So thank you guys for watching to this point. Please please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe with a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. I'll see you guys next time.